Hello everyone, a quick video because I was thinking about this when I was in the sauna and when I was actually doing it by myself, and I do this really often. And that is that when I feel that I'm really in a state where I'm fully relaxed, I ask myself, is there something that I need to address? And while I do that, I really, because I'm already relaxed, like now I went to the sauna, I was like, went for the steaming sauna, then the Finse sauna, like a it's like a typical kind of sauna. And I was in jacuzzi, and then I went outside and I sit a little bit in the sun, but with like the trees above me, and I could feel that I was really sinking in. And it's on that specific moment that I feel like, okay, I'm like in full state of relaxedness, like that I'm not thinking about anything anymore. I'm just being me, being there. That I really tune in and I ask myself, is there something that I need to address? Is there something that is still there that I didn't see yet and that you want me to see and pay attention to? And it can come in like a feeling, it can come in image, it can come. What I also had a few times is that really all of a sudden this area like started to like physically hurt or like scream, or like I could feel like, wait, what is this? This is like this area is like really coming up physically then. But try to be as open as possible. Don't try to think like, oh yeah, I have to see this image or I have to feel something like very intensely. Let that go. Let it go. Just like see what comes in and just allow it. That's actually what I feel and what I notice is this is really the most important thing, that you just allow it to be. And then when you see what it is, don't freak out because often what I see is very heavy and I'm like, what? I didn't know this. Where does this come from? But I'm just like, okay, I observe, and then I try to like very creatively in my mind. The benefit is I give healings, so I already know how I do it with clients to give a release. So I do it on myself, which asks so much more focus and so much more being in it. But when you're already in that state, it's actually not that difficult anymore. For me, not anymore because I'm used to it. It's also this is also asks practice. So when you see what it is, no matter what it is, no matter what the feeling is, when it's connected with a person, like the energy of it is still there, then just like creatively think, how can I give this the most warm and loving release? Don't think, I need to pull this out, gone you. don't do that. Just like really go and think and feel, how can I give this a release in the most warm and loving but firm way. Like firm, not like firm. Like, no, out. You go now. And sometimes I use colors. Sometimes I use the sentence that I keep repeating. Sometimes it's a sentence that does not make any sense to me. I also use it in healings, yet it does its work. So I'm like, okay, if it does its work, I don't mind. You just go and do your work. It's okay for me. Sometimes, what do I use also? Sometimes I use a place that I know that always gives me a lot of like safety, and I imagine that the trees of that place or the specific nature creatures of that place are with me to support. So use whatever you feel you need to use to let it go. What I had now, because I was in the sauna, I felt that when I was working on it and there was a release, I really had the urge to cry. Like, it's really strange when you're in the jacuzzi and all of a sudden three women are in front of you. Uh, you don't cry. So I was like, okay, where will be the place where I can cry? And there was one space where there was nobody there, luckily. But it's always like that. If I ever need to do a release, there's always space to do so. So trust in that. Even when I go and do a bicycle ride and all of a sudden I'm like, when I'm biking, working on it, sometimes that happens. And I collapse and I need to stop and like sit next to the side of the road to cry. Nobody passes. I actually never had that before. One time, but I was already finished. So I just was like, it's okay. Um, So know the space will be there, and let go. Allow yourself to really let go. If you feel that it like gets stuck, so you have done the release, you have seen it, you have felt it, but you feel like, then write. Very fast writing, like really fast. So it can really come out in a physical kind of way. So that was it. If you have any more questions, let me know below, and I'll speak to you soon. Also, if you like this, click like and subscribe. I really have to check where it is, somewhere here. And see you soon. Bye-bye.